Just a reminder before today's programme, if you're interested in Doctor Who, particularly the impact of the ratings it garnered over the years, the previous part of our documentary series is available to view. And now, here on AMTV, it's that time of the week again. Your questions answered in the Sunday Catch-Up. Hi there guys, it's Adam Martyn here, and welcome back to another instalment of the Sunday Catch-Up, episode 88, would you believe? Now, as always, we're going to get into your questions, but there's a few things I wanted to address first. I noticed on a comment earlier from someone, you get the occasional comment where someone doesn't like your content or whatever. They were saying that I was stuck in the past, that I came across as poncy or pretentious, that I needed to pick a lane with my content. My response to that is, and to anyone who, all the haters, if you like, is if you don't like my content, then don't watch it. No one's forcing you to watch it. So I that's what confuses me sometimes about comments like that, when it's weird because they're commenting saying they don't like your content, yet they're watching it. And even though sometimes they could be trolls or whatever, you shouldn't let them knock you a bit. And it's been on my mind, so I just wanted to say it here. If you're watching this now and you actively don't like my content, then go and watch something else, quite frankly. But I know a lot of you do enjoy it. I mean, you tell me as much in the comments of each video. So for those of you who stick around and enjoy what I do, thank you very much. Aside from that, I've been very busy working on videos, not just for the rest of this month, but also December. I've got about half of the month's videos planned. I'm planning on getting it all finished before December starts, so at the same time I've got to learn a script for a Christmas job that I'm doing, so we'll have to see, but I'm going to try and make it work. But now, let's get into your questions. So we've got the first one from DJF Vlogs, being Family Guy or South Park. I'm going to have to say South Park because whilst I grew up with both to a degree, South Park I can still watch and enjoy. Clubland or the Ministry of Sound. Well, I've not really listened to either or all that much, but I mean, if I had to pick, probably Ministry of Sound. And favourite Now 100 Hits album from 2020. Well, the one we recently reviewed on the channel, 90s number ones, I really enjoyed, because a lot of those came about in my childhood, so it's quite nostalgic for me. Comment 2 from Clarence Brown. Well, that's sometimes 10. Just take that first number, add a 0 on the end, done. Nick Jr. 1999 or 2010. I've not really watched Nick Jr., so I couldn't possibly comment. Tots TV or Dora and Friends. Well, I'm going to say Tots TV because that's what I grew up with, although I can completely appreciate why some people might like Dora and Friends more. Comment 3 from Max Jackson. Did you hear that Johnny Depp has been fired from reprising his role as Grindelwald in Fantastic Beasts 3? Yes, that whole thing with Amber Heard. That surprised me, quite honestly, because, of course, there's evidence of Amber Heard admitting that she hit Johnny Depp and practically abused him, so why he's been asked to leave is beyond me. Did you hear that Sean Connery passed away recently? Yeah, very sad. I mean, the guy was 90, that's pretty good innings. I was surprised that people forgot, or the news media forgot, he was quite a sexist, but I mean, for being James Bond, he is James Bond. And thoughts on Joe Biden winning the election? Well, out of all the results, I couldn't be happier. If I was American, was Biden my first choice? No, but between him and Trump, I would pick Biden any day. Comment 4 from Jeff Davies. Do you have any tattoos, or do you have more sense like I have? There's nothing wrong with getting tattoos. I don't have any myself. It's just I don't think I'd look good with a tattoo, but tattoos themselves I think are great. If you find one that has such a personal meaning to you, or you just want something artistic, they can look really cool. Do you own a dishwasher, and if so, what make is it? Well, I don't personally. No, I don't. And do you know that Dennis Skinner called Theresa May a Judas? What a backstabber. You could say the majority of the Tory parties are Judases. Comment 5 from V of Doom 1994. CBS or NBC? NBC just because I like the colourful peacock logo. Do you have CIC VHS? I've seen that CIC logo, but I don't own any myself. And have you any BBC recordings? Apart from 2 Doctor Who recordings I made, I've got an episode from 2006 and 2007 that has a bit of the BBC News of the time, but aside from that, I don't have any. Comment 6 from Susan Plays 2000. Rebecca Vivian or Rhea Official? Well, I'm going to say Rebecca Vivian because she's my girlfriend and I love her very much. And who is Rhea Official, man? Did you know that Mary Higgins Clark passed away? I didn't. No. Thoughts on Holly Willoughby on Play to the Whistle? I don't know what Play to the Whistle is, but Holly Willoughby is a decent presenter. Remember, it's 3 questions only. Comment 7 from Dr. Floyd. Thoughts on Gladiator? I haven't seen it yet, so I need to catch up on that. Favourite thing to do in London? Well, I like seeing the sights. I like going to the theatre in London. I like shopping, going to Forbidden Planet in London, but it goes about there, really. And who are you going to have on AMTV Radio's Season 2? Well, that would be telling. But all I'll say is AMTV Radio Season 2 should return sometime in very early 2021. Comment 8 from Joseph Adam. Do you think Joe Biden will take over? Well, he should. He's practically won, so Trump just needs to concede now, really. Do you know I'm getting Knight Rider and the 18 for Christmas? Oh, no, that's cool, man. That's really cool. And do you know that you can buy American Sweets box online called Heavenly Sweets? I didn't, but if I ate American Sweets with all that sugar, my teeth would probably rot away. Comment 9 from Garfield Pikmin Fan 911. Are you excited for Pixar Soul? Yes, I am, which I believe in the UK is coming on Disney Plus on Christmas Day, I think. And have you seen Ren and Stimpy or Rocco's Modern Life? I actually haven't seen either, though I've heard they're both quite good. Comment number 10 from Cooking at Nan's. What do you think of the recent rumours about UK Gold returning as a TV channel on Freeview? I hadn't even heard those rumours, but I mean, if that's true, cool. And are the EastEnders actors Dale Hudson and Shona... Okay, I don't like EastEnders, guys. I'm not a fan. You're not going to see any EastEnders guests on the podcast. Sorry. Comment 11 from Eric E549. Are we no strangers to love? Well, Eric, you know the rules. And so do I. And is the Ice We Skate getting pretty thin? Oh, you're singing All-Star. The Ice We Skate is getting... Well, hey, now you're an All-Star. Hey, I got there in the end. Comment 12 from Tall Autism 2006. Dave or go on Laugh Daily? I'm going to say Dave. And Northern Rail or TransPennine Express? Well, they're both as bad as each other, but I have to pick TransPennine. And could you do an AMTV Radio episode with Samantha Womack? She's an EastEnders fan. Don't like EastEnders, guys. I'm afraid it's just not happening. Comment 13 from V Swede. Are you sad that you might not be able to celebrate Christmas like usual? Well, ever since the whole thing started, I've been lucky that I'm back home with my parents and my brother's come back. So we're lucky that we're going to spend Christmas together. Some things will be different, obviously, and I really feel for people who can't celebrate Christmas in the normal way, but I suppose we do have to adapt to the environment. We can't be being risky. And how do you feel about Trump not taking well to Biden winning? Well, we all expected as much, didn't we? Pretty much. I think he's being a sore loser, to put it bluntly. He just needs to get over it. Comment 14 from Mo Jammer. Now 100 Hits Christmas 2019 or 2020. Well, the 2020 selection was a bit better, but neither are perfect. There's probably better Now Christmas albums out there. How did you come up with the idea of making the Ident review and the Now review? Well, I think the Now review was first by like a whisker. I just started getting more Now albums, and I thought, well, may as well review these on the channel. And for the Ident review, I'd always been fascinated by idents, and I think at the time they'd just found the BBC Two Halloween idents, and I thought, hey, this would be a fun video to make, and it all just sort of spiraled from there. And any idea on why Kevin Smith's Full Game on Millionaire Moments has nearly 3 million views? I think it just got picked up in the algorithm last year, very luckily. It not so much anymore, but yeah, I think I just got lucky. Comment 15 from Matteo Ballara. Do you have Super Mario 3D All-Stars? And if not, will you get it? Yes, I do have Mario 3D All-Stars. I pre-ordered it because I really wanted to get it. It was going to be a limited time physical copy release. I loved Mario Galaxy. Same with 64 and Sunshine, but Galaxy was the game I had. And did you know that the BBC Choice Trumpet ident has been found? Oh, has it? Great. Yes, because it wasn't, I think, when I made the video. I'll have to check that out. Comment 16 from Jen's Wifey. What are your thoughts on the Southern Television hijacking of the 70s? Well, check out the Video Scaries episode and you'll learn all about it. Comment 17 from Jen Pringle. Have you ever purchased a U2's figure? I haven't, no. Some of them look really cool, like the really high quality, like the Paracynical one and the Cad Icarus one or the Stonks meme, but I've not actually owned one. Comment 18 from Jack's Corner. What made you put ratings on some of your videos? Well, some of you guys had designed those ratings cards for me over on my Discord server, and I thought it'd be fun to use in videos, but that combined with Patreon and the intros and outros on these shows were getting far too long. I think they are still too long. I am looking at revamping them at the start of next year so that intros and outros are a bit shorter so we can get straight into the video. So that's one reason why I cut the ratings. Would you do Now Music track listing reveals? No, that's not really my thing. I don't really get excited over like tracklist reveals anymore, not like I used to. And how did AMTV come to your mind? Well, I think it was partly suggestions from you guys. Again, I think over on Discord, like, why don't you call it AMTV? I had been trying to think of a name to brand the channel with, so I have you guys to thank, really. Comment 19 from Junior Animate. What is the best James Bond video game? Well, Nightfire has a very special place in my heart from 2002. A lot of people say GoldenEye. I say Nightfire. And what is your favourite scene of Casino Royale? Oh, where they play poker. There's something very soothing about it. It's very calming to watch, so that's my favourite scene. And rank all the PS2 James Bond games from best to worst. So that's Agent Under Fire, Nightfire, Everything or Nothing, GoldenEye Rogue Agent, and From Russia with Love. Okay, so from best to worst. Best is Nightfire, and then I would go Everything or Nothing, then From Russia with Love, Agent Under Fire, and finishing with Rogue Agent, only because I haven't played Rogue Agent. Comment 20 from KGS. Thoughts on this PSA? Which PSA is this? Oh yeah, I've seen this one. Your Fly's Undone. It's very bizarre. It's very, yeah, just a bit weird. I once had a dream that you came into my house and I was traumatized by it. I think you've told me this before. I'm sorry I traumatized you in your dream. But don't worry, I don't have any intention coming into your house. And yes, Biden's won the US election. Yay! Thank goodness. Time Lord Master 108 is comment number 21. Did you manage to get a chance to look at that link I sent you for Biggie Bear? If so, do you think it's a good idea for video scaries? I did save the link, but I'll be honest, mate, I haven't, just because I've been running rampant getting things ready for December, so will check it out when I get the chance. And when you were a kid, did you have Sky? And if so, did you ever look at the Sky games or flick through the channels? I didn't have it for a long time. I only used to access it when I was on holiday. A lot of the places we went to had Sky, but I never really played the games. And do you remember a creepy TV advert from the 2000s for childhood medicine that featured a group of babies coughing, sneezing, and crying to the tune of Furrier Jacka? I don't remember that, actually, but that sounds pretty terrifying. That's a video scaries contender right there. Comment 22 from Liam Piper is, have you ever watched Most Haunted, and what do you think of the show? I haven't seen Most Haunted, to be honest, although I think the name rings a very, very faint bell, so I'll have to check that out in retrospect. And which bargains are you looking at for when Black Friday comes up at the end of the month? Probably not, because my main focus at the minute is trying to sort Christmas presents out. There's not really anything I'm after on Black Friday. And besides, here in the UK, I never usually find good Black Friday deals. And if you could bring back one defunct TV channel from any time, which channel would you bring back? There's not really a channel that's gone off in my time that I think, oh, I'd love that back. I'd be interested to know what you guys want back. Comment 23 from Lola Snares. Did you do your 2-minute silence on the 11th of November? Yes, I did. And opinions on monkeys. They're fine creatures. Shouldn't be kept up in cages, but they're fine creatures. Comment 24 from Hassan Junaid. When will all this be over by? I don't know, mate. I mean, some people thought it'd be over now. It's not. I think at least spring next year, but a vaccine is promising that we're getting there with it. And have you ever played Tarzan on the PlayStation 1? Yeah, I used to own it for the PC originally. I got it on PS1 later. It's a very great game. It's a very challenging game, though, as well. And have you watched Care Bears Family from the 80s cartoon? No, I haven't. I was never into that sort of thing. Comment 25 from Suradox 2001. Do you drive? No, I don't. My eyes aren't strong enough at the minute to pass my driving test because you've got to read number plates from a distance. I can't do that, but hopefully one day. What's your holy grail Christmas gift? Oh, I don't know, for all the missing episodes of Doctor Who to be wrapped up in front of me. An AMTV radio via RSS. What do you mean by that? What do you mean? Comment 26 from Just Steph and Me. Would you consider having Mike Mixtape on the radio? He's a really good podcaster on Anchor FM. I've not heard of Mike Mixtape, but I'll have to go and check him out. Thank you for saying he's on Anchor. Comment 27 from Chestnut Bloke. Why have you stopped using the BBFC symbols on your videos? Like I said earlier, just to make the intros shorter. The intros were getting upwards of like 45 seconds to a minute long, which is far too long for an intro. So yeah, that's why I cut them. Comment 28 from Doctor Who fan. Favourite Dalek story? Ooh, well, that classic series of Remembrance of the Daleks. New series would probably just be Dalek. Favourite Patrick Troughton story? I really love the War Games, you know. I can't get enough of the War. Despite it being so long, I just love it. And favourite Colin Baker story? That's a tough one. Either Revelation of the Daleks or The Two Doctors for me. Comment 29 from Media Lover is, did you know that Giles Watling, the brother of late Deborah Watling, is a member of the Tories? I think I knew that from somewhere. I think I don't have a problem with, like, if you want to support them, fair enough. I just don't agree with a lot of their ideology. And do you have that snooker table? Well, it's not mine, per se, but yes, the snooker table is present. And David Brent or Michael Scott? Don't like either of them. And question number 30, which is from Connor Buckley, who says, what do you think about the proposed terrestrial TV shutdown? I hadn't even heard about that. I don't think that'll happen. Not with that fight, anyway. And have you heard of a channel called Nathan Dane? He does reruns of CFAX pages with up-to-date news. I haven't. I used to look at a website that basically did the same thing. I think it was pagesfromcfax.net. And if you could, would you bring back CFAX, Oracle, etc.? Yeah, I mean, it'd be more now, I think, for the nostalgia side of it, because in terms of accessing information, there are much, obviously, like, faster ways, more efficient ways of doing it. But as a nostalgia thing, if it didn't cost much, I'd do it for sure. And those are the first 30 questions. Thank you very much for asking them. As always, if you have something you'd like to ask me and it didn't get answered here, be sure to check back in when, well, hopefully you're watching it now as this video drops at 6 PM. Leave your comments down below and they will be answered in next week's Sunday catch-up. As always, for the week ahead, you've got a video coming every day. Please do your best to help support the channel. It really means a lot, and it does help out a lot as well. I say a lot of things planning in the works, planning the rest of this month, December, getting AMTV Radio Season 2. I've got most of my guests confirmed. I think I'm going to bump it from 10 episodes to 13 and getting all the guests sorted out with recording dates and whatnot. So, yeah, that'll be really cool. But thank you for your support. Please leave a like on this video. Leave your comments down below. Leave your questions down below, I should say. Subscribe to the channel with notifications on if you're brand new. And if you haven't subscribed already, please consider joining us. It helps out the channel a lot. Thank you very much for watching. And until the next one, I will see you guys next time. A massive thank you to our producer and director patrons for your support towards us here at AMTV. You just help keep us going, and that's massively appreciated. And that does bring us to the end of another evening here on AMTV. We hope you enjoyed the programme, and we hope to see you next time. Good night.